fans. Sorry, I got to the rink plenty early and a little mix-up on rinks. I thought I was in rink B, but the entrance goes to two different rinks. I'm like, why the hell is this game so late? And there's only one game before us, so no action here, or no scoring yet, as we play the Tommies for the silver bracket game, and that puck gets tied up in Watson's skate as the Tommies. Now battling low here. Just a minute and a half into the play. No score as Kelmaline tries to gather that puck. Tommy's captain here drops a puck. There's a shot. Gola! No Gola. Gets in front of that one as a battle ensues in front of the net. We got to get this puck out of here. A little kick by Runny as he skates up. This is not a real good vantage point here as Runny bounces off a defender and puts one cross ice, but trying to feed Milo Dungan down low as these tired boys, from what the coach said, along with the fans, including this one, as that goes the length of the ice. Flyers get a fresh set of skaters here. Much smaller rink here. We're in rink B at Plymouth Ice Center, pick as we call it. As the Tommies, who we tied earlier in this year in district play, loft one down deep as the Flyers try and grab that puck, wrapping around. Kelmaline. There's Brady Paulson, and there's a shot deflected by Gola. He's got to get back and frame up in that goal as he does, as the Tommies get a centering pass, nicely blocked there by Teddy. Bouncing puck, far side here. Tommies trying to hit the point, and they do. They shoot. Oh, there's a nice pad, quick pad save. That shot goes wide as that puck is chipped up the side. Caden Thorpe hits that far target, and that's Hench. Hench skating in. Hench weaving. Hench with a shot. And that was saved by the goaltender. I'm in a really bad spot, but guess what? There's no good spot. I could go to the other side and be on the red line, but I'd be in enemy territory. And as a true believer in staying on your side, I'm not going to do that. Cadill. We got the DP line out. Satterdahl behind the net. These guys playing a little pond hockey tournament, so he will not be in the stands. But he's got a lot colder environment than we do. As that puck drops down low. Henry Moan, nice little chip pass to Satterdahl after Cadill, but retrieved from center ice by the Tommies. And then Snook sends that up. Trying to control that one. Snook chips it out. Cadill now with it on his tape. And he's got Snook who's going in deep. Snook, a nice little maneuver there. And he chips that down low for Cadill. Cadill centering pass, but that was broken up by the Tommies defenseman. As the Tommies take our zone with a 2-on-1. Buff save by no goal. Alex between the pipes. I got to the rink 45 minutes ago, and yet I was still late. But I was not the only one at the wrong rink. Oh, quick shot up that draw. Blocked and seen by goalie. You got to be careful of those quick draw shots. Goal was ready. As Snook battling low here. There's Moen as well. And that puck gets up to the blue line. Tommy's dump it back in. Corner battle ensues. You got Moen picking at that puck. Shuffle by him down low. Got Eddie Watson out there as well. And trying to one-hand that was McEwen, but couldn't quite get to it. Tommy's dumped that down deep again. Moen in control. Chips deflected into the skates of the Tommies as they try to center that pass, but that is picked out. McEwen, who does a nice little touch pass to Eddie Watson. Watson, near side. Like I said, don't have the best angle here. Watson still in on his tape. He's centering pass off the skate of McEwen. Nice job holding that puck, but Emmett couldn't quite hold it twice as the Tommies finally gained our end. And good poke check, Mr. Poke Check, I call him, Emmett Miller, as he sends that up near side boards. Watson sends that and cues that up to McEwen. McEwen, drop pass, no one there but a bunch of Tommies. Good idea. And there's a shot that goes high and wide off the backboards. Shovelwine lifts his stick, but that puck is settling down for the Tommies. Shovelwine chips that up to Watson. Watson chips that up, trying to hit Anders. And now Watson with it. He's got a shot on goal. He shoots wide. And that puck is now collected. A little soft pass. Collected by Anders. But Tommies eventually get it, and they come deep down. 0-0. Centering pass. Nice job by Anders, making sure. Now we got some numbers. Just two defensemen, but that was nicely poke checked and broken up by Tommies. The neutral zone. Nice block shot by Milo, who lunged on the ice. There's a shot, another wide shot. Boy, these guys are not hitting the net, which is good for us, as there's a chance, but not sure why I didn't turn and shoot, but we'll take it. And Tommy's trying to desperately to center this pass. Lots of sticks slapping on the ice, asking for the puck, but the right guy is not getting the puck, which is good for us. Emmett circles that behind the net up to Anders. Kellen Moline chips a guy into the boards, and that hits the back of the side netting. That'll result in a defensive draw here. Referee having a friendly conversation, I'm guessing, with the goalie. He's smiling. God, you don't see too many refs smiling. I think this officiating crew is quick shot, nice pad. Little pinball action with the pad. Save was Alex Nogola, and that goes on the ice. Got a hench down there. Speltz trying to gain control. And eventually on the tape of Olsen, as he sends that near side, trying to be collected by Speltz. Tommy's dumped that in. Anders down low. Anders chips it to Hench. Hench trying to elude a board checker from the Tommies. Pins him up against the board. We got 3-4 Flyers over there. One Tommy goes down, and nice effort by Emmett. That frees up Hench. Hench, long pass, picked up. Oh, quick shot. Ooh, nice glove save, I think. That was a glove by Alex Gola. And now Flyers on the march. Down low, Emmett circling the net, trying to find an outlet. Gets a quick shot over, or pass over that Anders. He puts it on net, but now the Tommies, there's Paulson with a nice little body check, pushing his guy off the puck. Nice poke check there by Anders, and that frees it up for Speltz as he races up the near side boards. He's got the puck, nice little hockey move between the wickets of that defender, but eventually retreat. But there's another shot on goal. Not a very good angle here, sorry folks. As that puck enters the neutral zone, Tommy's check up here as they are onside, and there's a shot that's deflected back to the netting near the maple leaf flag of Canada. Just past midway point here in the first period. Early morning, cold morning, snowy morning. Welcome to Minnesota. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I retire, I will not be living here. I do not like this cold. This has been a horrible winter. But hockey's the only thing I live for in the winter. So that was onside. Here's the Tommies trying to get something going, but Pewitt chips that puck up and near boards and decides to dump it in. We got the EP line out there. Mostly we'll get excuse me. EP line out there as well. That centering pass almost turned into a conversion, but not quite, as Tommies have a 2-on-2 here. And they center it. Oh, boy. Nice pass, but he was wide of the net, and that goes into the skate of Cadell, who does a nice little chip up the sideboards, and Tommy's head is hit out of the air by Caden Thorpe. He hit it with a high stick and hit it again. They're going to whistle that dead. When you hit it with a high stick, the other team or another player actually has to hit it next. If you hit it twice, then they'll whistle it dead. That'll end up in a defensive draw here for the Flyers. Not a penalty, just a little nuance with hockey as Shufflebein wins the draw. And Thorpe grabs that one right off the draw. He's got speed. He's a good defenseman that likes skating up, and he's going to take control. Centering pass went for everyone. Quick shot by Teddy, but intercepted by the Tommies as they take control. And I see an arm in the air, and that's going to be 2 for a hook. As this referee, who's the smiley guy, I'm not going to necessarily disagree with that one. They'll put the Flyers down a man here with 5 to play in the first. Flyers, a very familiar scene, a penalty kill. The good news is we got a lot of practice. The bad news is we get a lot of penalties. Shufflebein on the draw, and he gets that one. He decides to go the other way, which actually worked out. I would not have recommended that, but Watson took that out of zone, so that worked out for the Flyers. But now Tommy's regained his own. They dump it deep. Mullen's going to be the first one there. He's going to shoot that high off the glass. Another little chip by Watson. Now we got Shufflebein with a nice little hockey move, but that went too far for him to regain his own pass. As the Tommies gaining his own with speed, we got a couple guys flat-footed, and whoops, they got the puck. And good PK here so far. In the first 30 seconds, Watson gets a puck on that, disrupts that entry. But now the Tommies with a shot. I don't know if that was deflected, but that went to the back of the netting. And that'll be another defensive draw here. Quite sure there's heaters in pretty much almost any rink, but seldom used. What I'm saying is it's a little chilly here, and that's a nice deflection by Gola, also in the netting. That netting's getting a workout here early this morning. And maybe I should adjust I actually get to sit down because this rink is tiny. Very odd rink in terms of there's a pass, centering pass, bounces off the stick, nice deflection. Watson, now Mullen, he's trying to catch up to it. Tommy's regained control, nice poke shot. There's a shot that goes wide again. You can tell these kids are maybe not entirely awake. As Shufflebein trying to race to that puck, doesn't quite get there. Tommy's recover. There's a shot, another deflection, high off the back glass. As pressured by Watson, trying to get this up. Mullen joining the crew, and nicely, I don't know who that was, one of the two, Watson or Mullen, send that to likely ice. Just 26 seconds left in this one-man advantage for the Tommies from St. Thomas Academy, where my dad went. And we debated about sending Grady, but didn't end up doing that. Nice deflection. Kellen Moline tried to clear that one. And the defenseman got that up the stick. There's a shot. Another, that was a nice quick shot by the Tommies, but I think that went out for Goa. Just a few ticks left here. We are full strength, and that shot goes, good God, these guys can't even hit this net, which is good for us. I'm not going to lie. As Emmett trying to get that out. Full strength now with Speltz. Far side pass just beyond the reach of Kellen. That's probably going to be, Kellen Moline down deep. Center ice is basically an aisle. I could stand in front of the glass and block everyone's view. That was a nice job by Emmett, preventing a one-on-one as he wraps that puck around. Moline grabs it. Emmett, nice little kick to himself. That goes into the Tommy's zone, and nice little poke check. Mr. Poke check. Emmett. As now the Tommies trying to attack, but nicely deflected by Callum Lean, and that pass goes to no one. Anders chips that off the glass. Well, by the Tommies. Milo gets it, chips that off. The defender, Speltz and Chase. They'll go deep. Watson there as well. Speltz. Yep, Milo. Gained a bunch of speed this year. We're talking about that. Oh, quick shot. Glove save. Nice little turnaround shot. You know what they say? 100% of the shots you don't make. I don't have that cool, right? It's too early. 100% of the shots you don't take don't go in. Gretzky's, it's too early. Yeah, one more Diet Coke. There's another shot. And that bouncing puck is going to go the length of the ice. And Caden Thorpe hits the brakes, kicks it to himself as he's trying to exit the zone. Tommies end up grabbing that puck, trying to center it. He does a wheel around. Point to point here. Tommies send that through the wickets of Paulson, but not before Eddie Watson gets that one. He kicks it to himself. Tommies trying to gather. And now the Flyers dumping in, but right into the shin of the Tommies as this is down in the neutral zone as they skate through. Just under a minute here in the first period, no score, Tommies and Flyers. Early morning affair, and that did not go in. That's a no-go hole. And that was either a really soft post. We got some people questioning that one. That's a no-go call. So we'll take it. I looked over at some of the Tommies fans, and they were kind of trying to figure out what happened on that. There's a nice little move there by Hench. That was a nice save by the Tommies.
I didn't think it went in. I thought it was close.
You don't think it went in?
I didn't hear it. It's so unusual on the red pipe.
Yeah.
I thought it went in.
Yeah, I thought it hit the top of the net.
I know they thought it went in.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
I'll watch later. I thought it did. I didn't hear anything, so yeah, I don't know. Tommy's now with it. Shot that was deflected high off the plexiglass. Just talking to the fans. Tommy fans are good people, unlike some of our other opponents. And that'll wrap it up here. There's some mixed opinions as to whether that went in or not. I did not hear any metal.
And that's a weird.
That's the part that makes me think it went in and out.
The players would have been rioting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, all right, folks. I don't know if you can, but go back and replay that and see if you caught that hit the back of the net. We'll see. We clearly had one taken away from us against that Providence game. Tommy's probably hoping that one went in, but the referee was right on top of it, so I'm guessing he had a good view. But it did spring back. One thing that I think Todd was telling me, weren't you the one telling me, Todd, that don't they have the really tight nets here? So that would imply that potentially that could have.
It did make some noise.
I didn't hear it, but I'm not awake, so. It wasn't a loud post, that I can tell you. So, either way, we got a 0-0 score. I got my die. Is that what they put out there? Yeah, no kidding. There's been more bouncing pucks in this tournament. It's weird.
Short pins.
Oh yeah, with the goals. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the referees are talking about that almost goal, but guess what? It's not on the board. It's not going to go on the board, and somehow we have a door open.
I was looking for you.
Good situational awareness by the referees. Oh boy. Yeah, this reminds me of the old termite mite early hockey days. don't like this guy with the stash and the mullet. He's the one who didn't call the goal, so I especially like him this week off that end.
Any evidence kids have figured out where it is and tried to use it?
And that enters center ice. Centered on. We got a little different line look. Centered on. 22 to 20. Shufflebein dumps that. Like to see him carry that more, but back in the day, nice point held. And there's a shot that goes wide. Centered on, chasing that one. Tommies taking that up the ice. And that is eventually picked up by Hench. Centered on him. Shufflebein winds and wheels into the glove of the Tommy Tendy. And we have Runny coming onto the ice. I don't know if he had to go to the locker room for something. Or he slept in. I don't know. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He is our captain. And a good captain. All right. Yeah, a little line change. We have 2/3 EP out here. We got McEwen, Cadell, and Pewitt, who rifles a shot, but wide, and that eventually collected on the near boards by the Tommies. Is their number 5. Tries the centering pass. That was collected by Cadell. Lensmeyer with a nice little chip to himself. He's pretty much alone, but now he's got Cadell. Hits the brakes trying to center that pass. I actually missed that one. Goaltender tried to glove that one, but ends up on the sideboards as the Tommies wrapping around their own net. Hits his wing in the breakout. And that was nicely picked up. Cadell saw that all the way. Oh, nice lift of the stick by the Tommies, preventing Alex from getting a shot off. But we still control the zone as the Tommies were wrapping around for their captain on the wing as he centers that pass to the neutral zone. They come with speed, but oh boy, initial save. Puck dropped right in the crease, and somehow, about 4 feet in front of the goal, he put it over an almost empty net as Alex is trying to regain his composure. So no goal. So that's an offside. They'll bring it outside the blue. Yeah, that was an odd, very high shot and a very short shot. So I'd have to take a little curve off of that stick. If I was a little closer, I could have maybe gotten a little more detail on how that puck went so high so quickly. As Tommy's drive that puck high off the glass. That rebounds. Paulson trying to get there. Tommy's fighting. Uh-oh, here's an opportunity.
Nice save, Alex.
Nice save. Alex hugging the pipe there. Blocked any short side attempt on the Tommys. I can't see Jack Grass down there. Oh, Tommy's, nice job. Excuse me, holding that one.
Oh my gosh.
That bouncing puck. This puck, I swear, has just been bouncing this whole weekend. And there's a shot. Blocker save by the Tommy Tendy. There's Speltz coming in, trying to find an outlet. He does, but blocked and then eventually gobbled up by the Tommy Tender. All right. 0-0 here. Shots according to the scoreboard. 8-5. Once again, we do have no music, which is, I don't like. Especially early in the morning, you need something to wake you up or motivate you. Some of the kids care, but not as much as I do as the Tommies. Take control, but not before Speltz gets that turnover. Watson with a quick pass. You got Paulson battling down there. Yeah, some woman at the concessions stand, just because I have a little groggy voice, said, "Oh, you have a cold tonight." No, I don't think I do. She's like, "No, you do." I'm like, whatever. I think I just had a few more beers, didn't get as much sleep, so that's what I'm going with. So I apologize if this broadcast is not of the quality caliber, as I can't see much in that corner, given my review here, as the Tommies take control. There's a shot from the blue. That might have gone off a falling Tommy, who was dumped in front of the net as the Tommies circle. And here's a shot. Ooh, nice quick pad save, 2 pad saves by Alex Gola, who apparently got more sleep than I did because he saw that one very quickly. And we're kind of flat-footed. There's another shot way high off the glass. That's also a trend I've seen. And that shot goes all the way down by Paulson. I don't blame him. There's a lot of pressure. We needed some fresh flyers, so we'll take the ice in that occasion. There's times where I absolutely think icing is the right play. That was one of them. We got 4 red helmets out there, players with JV experience. I think they're all seniors. Okay, that's folks. With the draw, quick shot, deflected in front. And down low is Teddy. Teddy chips that up to Kellen Green, who sends that to length, and that'll be another ice. Just trying to chip it out, but got a little too much wood on it. Oh, we got our Gritty. Gritty! There's our mascot. We got the new Gritty. Gritty 2.0. That's the Flyers mascot. Our Flyers, not the fake Sioux Falls Flyers. Could be this last night. It's tough. Calling a very questionable penalty last night that led to Sioux Falls beating us just by 1 goal. That puts us on the silver bracket here this morning, nice and early, as Milo Dungan, who's with his shorter stick and speed, playing really well this year. And Caden Thorpe's going to have to race up to that. And Thorpe bangs it off the boards, but half before it was collected by Tommies. But Teddy does a nice job blocking that shot. And there's a chance, and no goal gobbles that up before there's another rebound and scoring opportunity. Just looking up, there's like a nice little indoor area out there in front of the broadcasting from. Nice and toasty.
We all got leggings.
Zip. But I'd rather be down here with the fans. Not a great view as that faceoff was won. Hewitt, number 5, skating up. He's going to shoot, and that was gobbled up by the intender. No rebound. I always like a shot on goal as you're marching in, because you never know if you get that rebound and you could get a follow-up shot. And also we get an offensive draw, which Cadell wins. Teddy trying to get there, that puck in the air and bounced off the mid-section of the Tommies and eventually rolls into the zone as the Tommy goes down on the ice. Teddy fighting down low, and now control, nice pass off the tape of McEwen as McEwen with speed trying to find an outlet, shoots, and saved by the goaltender. That was a good opportunity. Nice shot. I like the idea. See, this ref is very chatty with the goalies, but he's laughing, and he's the one who didn't call the goal. So I am his number 1 fan right now. Certainly wouldn't have seen that from the refs Friday night. Dicks. All right, Flyers trying to gain control here. And Tommy's eventually poke it out, but not before Henrik Moen gathers that one. Chip up the glass. Oh, he pays for that one. That's offside. And that puck, who did that? That puck went into the rafters after the play. I'm not sure what was up with that. Who shot that puck into the rafters?
I think maybe he was trying to flip it to the ref and he completely screwed it up. I don't know.
I'm like, we're trying to figure out how that puck lifted into the rafters. If he was trying to tip it to the ref, he missed badly, whatever that was. As that puck drips out of the blue and picked up by Cadell, and now he's battling a few times to gain control. Here's a scoring opportunity, but couldn't quite get that one. That was deflected by the Tommies. Peel down deep. Ooh, nice centering pass. McEwen in there, and he buries it. Nice centering pass by Pewen, wrapping around the net. Pewen waiting for it, and he buries it. Mickey Lensmeyer with a goal. Puts the Flyers on top of the Tommies here. Beautiful shot. And I love those types of plays where I say it time and time again, you got to be in front of the net. And you also need someone working hard behind the net. That was Peelt in this case. Had a great centering pass, and Mickey did not miss that one. 1-0 Flyers. Which, if you're keeping track at home, we have had a 1-0 lead in every game. And there's a shot nicely deflected by Alex Gola, making sure this is a 1-0 affair. There's a lead pass just beyond Satterdahl, but eventually chipped up here. Speltz in the zone. He's coming out of the zone. And that was a headshot by the Tommies on their own bench on a maskless goalie. So thank God it didn't hit him. I swear to God it was going right for him. As he wisely puts part of his helmet on. If I were him, I'd put the entire helmet on based on that shot. And center ice draw here. No goal. Just sometimes depending on where that puck exits, we can have a center draw. Tommies now halfway through the second period with a 1-0 lead. Shots 9-7 in favor of the Tommies, but the score. Oh, a nice long pass for Nash. Woo! Little bouncing puck. This Tendy's pretty deft with the glove, but guess what? He missed the one that Mickey put right in the back of the net, which is why we have a 1-0 lead. I don't know what this guy had this morning, but the smiley ref is really impressing me. I don't know why he's so happy. Maybe he loves getting up early. Hey, he likes his job and he's good at it, which so far, you know me, I don't like complimenting the refs, but I will when they deserve it. So, I like that guy. So Speltz coming in, feeds the point as Emmett kicks that and then drives that down deep. Watson trying to drop that for Speltz, but picked out by the Tommies as they have the pass. Ooh, another nice pass. Ooh, nice weave there. Uh-oh. Too far. Slides right through the crease. Oh, Tommy's there. Under 7 to play in this first period. We'll get a resurface. Uh-oh, centering pass. Turn on shot. Nice block. Tom Snook and I said the same thing. Beautiful block. Block shots are huge. You know, if it doesn't get to the goaltender, that's one nice shot on goal, one nice scoring opportunity. And the Tommies with a hard side. Oh, that puck bounced up, and that definitely woke up this referee as he's trying to get out of the way as Speltz takes it up the near side, makes a hockey move, but Tommies pick that up. Oh, Satterdahl almost caught up to that one. Tommies take the neutral zone. And then shipping wide. Oh, interesting Karam, but Gola ready for that. Karam that was almost like a pass to himself. Off that backwards, you just never know. We had a really good Karam yesterday that we took advantage of. As Money battles, and he's trying to get it out, poke it out. Still trying to poke it out. That was gloved by Anders, and Satterdahl decides to come back in our zone and put that on his tape. And he's going to circle and try and gain some speed up the near side, and he does. Satterdahl with a nice little move, and almost puts that on net, but defenders got up to him. Nash, nice job controlling the puck here. Sends it deep to Speltz. Speltz trying to find an outlet pass, and he does. Oh, one-timer just missed. Oh, but Ronnie puts it on the goaltender, but right in his midsection. Net deflection ends up on the tape of the Tommies as they enter the neutral zone with 5:15 here to play in the second period. Flyers with a 1-goal lead. Tommies centering, and that goes right off the dome, maybe of goal. Here's another shot that goes way high. Man, these guys are hitting that high.
Way too much of your goal, guys.
And I've seen a lot of shots at the plexiglass. Last time I checked, that's maybe not. And another scary chance for the ref here, this bouncing puck. Trying to get collected by the Flyers and out of our zone, and hopefully Caden Thorpe will deliver yet another zone exit. And that just beyond Speltz. Speltz is going to race after it, though. See if we can contain that nice little poke check. Speltz is just like an annoying fly on that Tommy defenseman. And eventually that puck goes the length of the ice. Caden Thorpe on the receiving end of that one. And he'll send that up far side. There's a pass just beyond the tape of Shufflebein. The lone forward checker as they elude him and into the zone. Kind of flat-footed here. You got to keep moving, boys. As Shufflebein skates up, he's got some speed. He's got some guys with him. And he passes in the skate of Runman. Runman now checked as he tries to send it deep. Let's see if that wraps around for Teddy. And it does. Oh. It was a bouncing puck. Just over the tape of Teddy. Teddy will circle back here. A lot of bouncing pucks. Pinch. Nice little tip pass for Shufflebein. Shufflebein over to Cadill. A couple different line looks than we've seen earlier in this weekend. As Shufflebein is trying to catch up, and the Tommies eventually have a nice pass breakout. They got a 3-on-2.5. There's a shot nicely deflected in the corner by Gola. And here's that battle ensues. Deep shot was Alex Cadill, and that wraps all the way around past the defense of the Tommies as they regroup in neutral ice. That was a nice pickoff by Caden Thorpe. Caden Thorpe kind of skating in solo. Now he's got some troops. Short angle shot on net. Gobbled up. I'm not sure that goalie knew exactly where that was, but he did get his frame in front of it. And that'll give us an offensive draw here, just under 3 to play. If we win, we have to come back here at like 1:30. So, this is a definite hockey weekend. Feels like an out-of-town tournament. Uh-oh, there's a break for the Tommies. We got Thorpe, and that shot, I think, deflected off the blocker of Alex Goa. And here we got Lensmeyer with speed, who's got 1 goal already. Shoots it. Nice rebound, but no one could keep up with Lensmeyer to try and get that rebound. Nice job by Lensmeyer. There's Teddy trying to weave a guy. That goes way high off the glass. That'll give the Tommies another opportunity. Caden quickly gets that out. Nice setup. I like this move. Hewitt trying to keep that in, but that was deflected off of the defender as Tommies have numbers, and that was deflected again, I think off the pad of Kola. It's pretty far from me. As another stick save, I think this time by Goa. Another stick save by Goa. Rapid fire here by the Tommies, putting pressure. I see a stick go flying. There's another shot off the blocker of Goa. We got to get this thing out of our zone, and they don't. Tommies continue. Uh-oh, there's a centering pass. Swing and a miss. So thankfully, almost a trip there. Hewitt, or Speltz rather, passes. I'm sorry. Is it? Oh, that was Teddy. God, I can't even see. Cadill kicks that to himself as we gain. Oh, centering pass. Just past Mickey, who's got the lone goal here. Just a minute 22 to play here in this second period. As that exits eventually, but Snook there to capture that. Gets that over his defensive mate. Moen, who puts that nicely on the tape of Hewitt, but there's a turnover. Tommy's trying to gain the speed. 2 forecheckers. And Snook circles the wrong way. One-timer missed badly. Thankfully. That kid's not awake. And Mickey sends that length of the ice. Just 50 to play in this second period. Tommy's trying to get a goal on the board here. Let's see what we can do to get it out of our zone for this remaining seconds in this second period. As the Tommies trying to hit the blue, and they don't. And they chip it up to Nash. Nash, opportunity, he's looking, he's got a, Watson just missed. Paulson with a big slapper into the glove of the Tommy Tendy. 26 seconds, let's see if we can hopefully keep control here. And their Tendy showing off his skills, going pipe to pipe. See if we can get a quick draw win here and maybe a shot. Nash is heading to the dot to take that face-off. We do win the face-off. Watson with a shot off the backboard. Tommies pass it back, trying to break it out slowly. Most of these kids are awake. And Tommy's through center ice, trying to put another shot. And that was nicely gloved by Alex. No goal with 6.4 ticks left. There'll be one more defensive draw here for the Flyers. Hopefully we can control that face-off win and just keep the puck. Saturn Allen taking the draw against number 5 from the Tommies. And that puck, the shot to the blue, one last chance. That was deflected into the corner, and that'll do it. Going into the third period here, shots in favor of the Tommies, 15-13. But the stat you want to see is that one. 1-0 Flyers after 2. We'll see you after the resurface. Well, we might as well see our Flyers get a close-up look at our boys here as they take a break. Let's go Flyers! Now let's see if hopefully I should go buy a bunch of Red Bulls or something. Alex Gola with a shutout through 2. That is not a jinx. That is just a fact. Focusing on him. All right. Oh, looks like Ben knows some people on this team. I'm sure there's a lot of people that know people from St. Thomas Academy. Another very, very good high school. We'll see you after the break. go. Flyers faithful. Third period about to begin. I think the fans, players, everyone is a little sluggish today, but McEwen, Lensmeyer puts one on the board for the Flyers here. 1-0 after 2. Resurface done. I don't quite see the fervor I normally see out of these Flyers as they saunter, we'll say, onto the ice. Zach shuts the door. Will make his way to the box. We got Coach Fish's kid, Logan, is our gritty 2.0. He had the mask on. He's taking a little reprieve. Right, the only guy that's, I think, really awake is the Smiley ref with the stash, big guy. As, let's see what line we have. This is the 2/3 Eden Prairie line. We got Hewitt, Cadell. Oh, now we do have 3-4-5 instead of 2-3-5. We got Eddie Watson going in that other Eden Prairie contingent. Gola with a quick deflection here as we start the third period. Cadell trying to get that out of his skates and does, and eventually pokes that in. As Hewitt and Cadell down low, the EP contingent. Hewitt trying to center that one for Eddie Watson. Now EP the point. And Ack honors. Tip deflection nice deflection by Eddie Watson, but goaltender found that one. He got a stick on it before that went between the pipes. Looks like that might be Dinah collecting into the far rink, the far part of the rink. As that puck is dropped deep. Does this seem like this is just slow hockey, or is it me? Because I'm entirely awake, because that puck leaks past, and Anders there trying to hit Cadell, and that puck deflected. Oh, there's a quick shot, bouncing puck. Oh, eventually that puck settles down, and not sure what that is, but Hewitt hugged one of the tommies. Must be his buddy, and that results in a 1-1 game here. Not even a minute into this one, in the third period. So bouncing puck. That was, yeah. I'm not sure the Flyers have the same fire, but only either side does. And there's another shot that goes through the crease off the rebound. Gola shifts that one away. We could have cleared that one, but we didn't. Gola made the first save, and then it bounced around, and now we got Kevin Hench with a big drive, and slapper just beyond the top of the circle, and that was captured by the Tommy goaltender. We would play at 145, whoever wins this battle. And there's McEwen. And that was deflected high off the back of the netting. That'll draw a whistle. Another offensive draw. It's a little chilly in this rink. And there's heaters right above my head. Are they on? Spouts wins the draw. Oh, one-timer by Mickey just missed. Bouncing puck as the Tommies trying to gain it through the neutral zone, and still picked out by Speltz as he dumps it. He's trying to go. Tom Snooks saying, go get it, go get it. Just a lot of Flyers trying to get to the puck, it seems like, as, there's a shot. Oh, Goa ended up shifting his weight to get in front of that puck, and that goes like the ice. Arm in the air, that'll be an easy ice call, and that'll bring it back in our end here. Shot 17 in favor of Tommies to our 15. As the puck finally dribbles in, collected by the referee, as Tommies trying to take the draw. Shovelbein doesn't even whack at it. I don't know what's that. And that puck off the stick of Gola and in the glove, and that'll get another draw. Let's see if Grady actually tries to whack at the puck at the center. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that on the way home. But the Candy doesn't do anything. Another shot, and that was collected by Caden Thorpe, and that goes high off the glass.
Sweet.
And I don't know if these guys don't want to win. I hope not. But Caden Thorpe wants to win. He puts a shot on goal. That was collected by the Tendy. We got some fresh flyers. Boy, just lackadaisical effort here so far in this third period. I'm not sure I like it. Shovelbein actually.
Look at that. You guys stood up.
There's a shot. Oh, save. Oh my God, Shovelbein had a chance. All he had to do was pump it in, and he missed it. Good Lord. Have some words with that kid. Shovelbein chips it to himself. Oh, we got poke check. And Tommy's waiting for their guy to get past the blue to be onside, and that goes to Snook in the corner. That wraps around the boards, right in the tape of a winger tip deflection attempt, but that went wide. Tommy's gather that.
You're not killing the penalty.
I don't know what is with the stick slapping. And that puck was deflected. Gola gets back. Paulson shoots that from length of the ice. And that will be no icing. As, that took an interesting turn. Satterdahl with it on his stick. That was kicked off the skate of Cal Moline. And, here's a shot for Kellen, but that was a bouncing puck. Another attempt by Snook, backs at it, but that was another bouncing puck. Tommy's with a chance here. There's a shot right off the pinball wizard Alex Goa as he puts that pad in front of him, Paulson with a heavy hit. And that frees up the puck for Moline, and he takes a shot, gloved by the defender of St. Thomas. Goaltender comes way out of the crease. I don't know, a little conversation or what. I'm sure some of these kids know each other. But face-off draw, won by the Tommies as they skate through neutral ice. Drop pass, picked off, collected by Runny. Turns that over as that goes over the stick of Milo. Tommy's gaining control. There's a shot, high shot off of Goa, and that comes into the stands. Almost hit Rasmussen. Quick flick by, it was Aaron Dungan. Hit that back onto the playing surface, also known as the ice. Quick hands, maybe that's where Milo gets his athleticism. And that puck goes off the plexiglass. Speltz trying to pass it to himself and battling that puck. And he centers it, and oh my goodness, what a save by the goaltender. Nice job by Speltz, turning that into a scoring opportunity. And that puck was chipped out by the Tommies. It's a sponsored puck, eventually calmed down by the Tommies as they enter the zone. A centering pass, broken up nicely by Emmett, who kicks that to himself. He's going to skate. He's going to hit the brakes. And then shoot it up to McEwen, who's got the goal for the Flyers. 1-1 affair here. 10 to play. Winner plays at 145. We'll see what the heck we do in between if we do end up winning this game. Loose puck collected by Hench. He'll circle the net. Oh, dangerously, and there's an opportunity, and that was a no-brainer. And Tommies go up 2-1. Turnover's costly. Alex Gola, not sure what happened on that one. He was not expecting that turnover so close to the net, but Tommies take advantage of it. Wide open shot for the Tommies, who take a 2-1 lead here. Cadell, Watson, Hewitt. That shot is rifled into the corner off the draw. And Hewitt back there, forechecking. And Tommies get it. I didn't even see that one. Nice centering pass there. As the Tommies enter the zone. And that was picked off by Teddy. And now chipped up by Watson. And I see a whistle. And not sure. Why was that a whistle?
Hand pass.
Hand pass? Okay, that's the only thing. Tom Smith confirmed that was a hand pass. And that goes deep, and that will be nice for an offensive draw here for the Flyers. See if the Flyers want to win this thing. Hopefully they can get a little fired. Graham sitting down on the bench. Cadell trying to fight for that puck. Now Hewitt and Chase. The Tommies pass off the near side boards, goes right on the tape of the Tommy winger as he circles the net. Nice poke check by Caden Thorpe. Gets that off his stick as he circles again, trying to find an outlet pass. Oh, he has Hewitt deep. Oh, but it's just beyond the Blues. That'll be whistled offside. Good idea by Caden. You saw Hewitt dancing at the blue, but the puck just couldn't get to him before he was able to collect it and bring it over the blue. Resulted in offside. Nice face-off win. Little chip pass by Caden Thorpe to Paulson, who jumps it low. Tommies breaking it out. That chips over the stick of the Tommies, and that is chipped back in by the Flyers. Bouncing puck trying to be collected, but ends up on the Tommies' stick. As they center a pass, I hear a stick. A lot of stick slapping. These Tommies want the puck. Uh-oh, there's a tip. Nicely deflected into the back wall. Paulson trying to chip it up to center it on, but that ends up being offside. It's doing the last minute here. That's not a bit offside. Taking off. Oh, we got Milo at the helm here, taking the face off. Switching things up. I'm going to say this is the Flyers' best effort I've seen. Tommy's gained control. Trying to center it. Another stick slapping. And, oh, I thought that one on net, but that puck exits his own. Milo over to Nash. Okay, there's an opportunity with it. Oh, Milo just couldn't quite connect with that one-timer. The Flyers trying to keep it in the offensive zone. And now puck bouncing in the neutral zone as Tommy's take control. Here's a shot. That's deflected off of Moen's stick. Moen chasing that one down. Paulson now on it. Trying to chip that out, but Tommy's regained control. As he circles, he's pushed into the boards, pushed off the puck by Paulson. Nice job. And got it all in its center ice, trying to do something with it. And now that puck eventually ends up back in our zone. Uh-oh, here's a chance. Nice pinball wizard pad save. And there's a trip call. And that'll put the Flyers a man short. Skates the box. And it looks like that victim will be Beckett. Be a man down here for 2 minutes with just 7 to play, a little midway through the third period. Tommies with a 2-1 advantage as they set up the power play. There's a shot deflected. That goes wide. Honder's trying to collect that. Tommies regain it. They go to the point. He's looking for an outlet pass. Sends it deep. Point again. As he goes point to point, they're setting up nicely here. And there's a high shot deflected off the stick of goal into the back of the netting. Minute 36 for this one-man advantage for the Tommies after the tripping call. As Speltz takes the draw, he's got Hench, Anders, and Emmett as Tommies feed the point. Tommies, he's got a shot. And buries it. Didn't have a body in front of him. There might have been a little screen there too. Upper left corner shot goal. You notice they're not going through the lines celebrating. It just tells you how non-excited they are. Post crank here. Penalty is still on the board, but we are 5-on-5 as McEwen chips that in to the Tommies zone. As the Tommies take the offensive zone again, which they've been doing a lot this period. That centering pass blocked by Emmett as Hench battles down low. Loses one defender, but another Tommy comes in to help him. He's got control of the centering pass, again picked off by Emmett. Emmett got that on his tape. He's just going to skate this up the near side boards. Elude one defender. Ooh, nice job. Excuse me, by the Tommies. McEwen tried to block that. But there's a rifle way high, way hard. That had a lot on it, but that ended up way high and off the plexiglass as Hench battling down low here. Uh-oh, here's another chance. That one off Goa. Nice save there as Tommy's waiting to get their troops on side as they enter the zone again. Mickey Anders battling down low. Emmett there to help. Emmett circles, kicked by Speltz. Tommy's gained control. Centering pass. Uh-oh. Swing and a miss. That one got through and then eventually blocked. Seen a lot of swing and misses. Kind of a baseball guy too, so. And shot by Speltz. Oh, popped in the crease. No one there in black to retrieve that one as the Tommies have numbers here at center ice as they set up what almost looks like a power play formation as that is off the stick and now on the stick of Hench. Speltz, nice job breaking that one up. I think that crossed the blue, so we'll have to check onside. Tommy's gained control, nice little drop pass, they dump it in. Caden Thorpe with 4.5 minutes to play rounds the net, trying to exit the zone. Runny trying to also get a tape on it. Oh, here's a chance. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure how that, I think Gola got a pad on that one. That was a quick pinball save. I say pinball because those pads are like pinball paddles. And he did a nice job preventing that one from going into that. As the Tommies once again take offensive control here. And that was eventually picked off by Eddie Watson, who chips that nicely to Rundman, but he can't quite keep up to it. Oh, right off. Another turnover by nicely. And the goalie's missing the stick. That was Alan Lee with a nice turnover. Goalie's stick is now pushed to the goaltender by his defenseman, but he's on the ice trying to pick up his stick. Could not take advantage of that. That's the second time this weekend we've had a goalie without a stick. Neither time did we take advantage of that. That was another nice pickoff move by Kellen Moline. That's chipped to Eddie. Eddie deflects that into the corner. Nail chase along with Moline. Ooh, nice poke check by Runny. Keeps that from exiting, and then I think that puck eventually ends up in the Tommy's bench. And it does, as they throw that back on the ice surface. And that'll be an offensive draw here. 3:08 to play in this last days of the affair, I'll call it. Medina boys right here. I'll get back to play as Paulson, nice turnover, and he gets a shot off the goaltender, off his midsection. Rebound collected by St. Thomas. Nice kick by Snook to keep it in, and he dumps it into the corner. Milo raced around the boards, trying to poke check and keep that in. Nicely held and centered. Bouncing sauce pass beyond Milo as he tries to get it low for Paulson. Battling low. That puck eventually hits the blue, but Snook another nice job keeping that in. But over there, and Mullen another nice job keeping that in. Milo's waiting for his player Paulson to get back on side. It's center on Milo. Gathers the puck, turned over. Tommy's on the run again. With a 2-goal lead with 2 and 14 ticks to play. As Satterdahl chips to Snook. And that goes the length of the ice. Was that tip? I think it was. No ice on that call. Now 2 to play. Satterdahl. Goal checker. That exits the zone. Paulson dumps it back in. Milo there. He chips it, keeps it in, but eventually leaks out. Tommy's enter in the zone again. As that is poke checked away, and nice job by Paulson shooting up the boards, but retrieved. Oh, here's an opportunity. That was about 5 feet wide. As we try and gain control here, but Tommy's collect that under a minute 30. Not looking good for the Flyers. A little different team than we saw playing Minnetonka, I'll say that. Tale of two cities. As Goa skating out, not sure what that is, but maybe trying to get an assist. He's out of position, but he gets back in there. I think they're just trying to have fun. And yeah, maybe Alex, maybe not real happy with the effort here with the rest of his teammates. Snook gets that to Paulson, just 50 to play here. Paulson with the puck. He's got Milo who's going to shoot, and that goes off the glove into the back of the netting with 41.5 left. Down 3-1. Well, these boys will not be playing at 145. Will get to enjoy football and or naps or whatever they have Monday off. Give him credit for showing up early on a Sunday here as Ronnie takes the draw, collected by St. Thomas, held by Emmett as puck battle ensues. I missed. And there's a clear shot almost for Padilla. And there's a chip, but that was deflected. 25 to go in this affair. One more chance for the Flyers. Helmeline centers the shot just wide. And there's another chance. Empty goal for the Flyers. 6 players versus 5 here with the empty net for the Flyers. And that was held nicely by Anders, who puts it on goal. And nicely poked away by the goalie. Just 4 seconds to play. Emmett lets that float past the blue, and that'll do it. I am stopping this one because I don't think there's anything more for me to say other than we'll see you next week. I will be gone, so I think Kip Mullen will take next Friday's game on the broadcast. We'll see you. Enjoy your Sunday. Huh.